Hello and welcome to the Advanced Canvas tutorial, where we will show you how the different pages and modules on Canvas work to give you a great classroom environment whether you're in class or in your dorm room. If you've seen the other videos, you will already know how to access most of the things we've shown you, but if you haven't already done so, please check the description and watch the other videos in this series. Even though some of the pages within Canvas courses are self-explanatory, there are some that are quite complex. This tutorial will hopefully answer most of the questions you can have about your Canvas courses, but as always, if you're having any issues, it's not a problem to ask your professor for help. We'll start with what is arguably the most important page on any Canvas course, the syllabus. Now, keep in mind that every page that I will talk about today will look slightly different on your own Canvas courses because the course leader or professor lays them out how they see fit. But most of the parts that I will show you and most of the modules that I'll be using are most likely available on yours. You'll see that this course's page is laid out in two parts. All of the modules that will take you to documents and the course summary modules. The top part, hosting the documents, has a lot of different readings that you can access, as well as the syllabus itself. Clicking on any of these links will download the files locally, letting you open them up using a PDF reader on your computer. But more handy is that each of them has a preview module to the right of it, signified by this icon. Clicking on it will let you open up the file in an online preview, reading the entire document online. You can bookmark these pages for later to quickly access the document you're looking for, but you will most likely have to sign in every time you use the bookmark. The course summary section of this page is similar to the course stream that you can access on your own, but it is laid out specifically by the professor. This means that all of the important assignments, quizzes, in-class activities, and exercises are listed as they see fit in order of date. Any of these links will take you to the assignment page or the class page for that day, but it's all easily accessed here because usually when you go to a syllabus, you're most likely looking for the course schedule. Make sure that you have the syllabus page of whatever Canvas course you're on at easy access so that you can view the schedule, check your homework, and see course rules. The next page I will be showing you is assignments. The assignments page is one of the most important on Canvas because it's what you'll use to turn in your assignments and make sure that they're on time, making it so that you have no reason to get faulted on your grade. Once you move to the assignments page, you'll see that most likely the professor has laid out all of the assignments for the entire year in order of date or alphabetically. I will go through one of these specifics to show an example, but keep in mind that every single assignment that is on Canvas will be completely different and that you'll have to follow the instructions to a T to make sure that you do not lose any points. Again, each assignment will look very different, but we'll use this one as an example. At the top, you'll see that it has the title of the assignment, followed by its due date and time, its point value, and how you're supposed to submit it. Here, you'll see a text entry box or file upload is an acceptable form. The most important thing you'll need to pay attention to is how to submit the assignment, as some professors will want you to type it into the Canvas box, some will want you to upload a certain type of file, or some will want you to put a link, such as a YouTube video and or a blog. Below this, you'll see a short description of what is expected of you from the assignment, and then sometimes there'll be a document equipped that will either have an example or more details. Unfortunately, as this course has already passed, I cannot show you what it looks like to actually submit an assignment, but up here where mine says Submission Details, there will be a blue button that says Submit Assignment. Clicking on it will bring up a menu that lets you drag and drop files in and or type in. As you can see here, she wanted a text document for this assignment, so I submitted a .docx file, which is a Microsoft Word file. I probably submitted this through Google Drive, as there's an automatic transition you can make, go into your Google Drive in Canvas and submit assignments. Now, I will reiterate this with the utmost importance. It will be listed what type of files are acceptable to be turned in. If you turn in the wrong file, most LaSalle professors will not give you a second chance. If you're confused as to what type of file you have, allow me to show you how you can check using your local client or an online application. First, I will show you how to use your computer to check to see if a file is acceptable for submission. Again, this assignment specified that it should be turned in through the online text box or through a file upload in the form of a PDF or Word document. If I pulled up the file on my local client, I'd be able to see the name of the file, shown here. But as you can see, it gets cut off. If you extend this bar all the way out, you'll be able to see the file extension, in this case, .docx. If you hover over this, you'll be able to see that this is an OpenOffice XML document. Now, on Canvas, it specified this as a Word document, so you may need to do some Googling. If I Google what is the file extension for a Word document, it will show that it is either .doc or .docx, meaning that this .docx file right here is acceptable for submission. It could be a PDF if you've downloaded it from the internet, but if it's any other file type and you submit it, the teacher will still be able to get it, but they will most likely take off points for not submitting the proper file type. Another way that you can double check and verify that the assignment you're ready to submit is the correct file type is to open up a new tab in your web browser and go to a website called cloudconvert.com. That's cloudconvert.com, and once you've loaded it up, you'll see a big red button that says Select File. Find the file that you'd like to upload to Canvas and click on it, uploading it to CloudConvert. Once you do this, in the top left, the file type will be displayed. For example, this one is a PNG. Now we know that this assignment can only take PDFs and docx's, which means that I need to go over here and go from Convert PNG to and pull out the menu selecting either PDF or docx. For this one, I will pick PDF and then go down to this red Convert button and click it. Once it is done uploading and finishing, you can download the file, check it to make sure there's no errors, and then submit the assignment free of worry about file type. The final warning I will give you about file type is that Canvas can only accept assignments that are a certain size. This means that if you're making a video for one of your classes, it'll be much more wise to upload the video to YouTube and submit the YouTube link as the assignment than it would be to upload the video as the assignment, as Canvas most likely will not be able to handle the video and there will be errors and the video may turn out wrong. The next page that I will be showing you is grades. Now keep in mind that Salle University actually uses an external piece of software to maintain your grades and get your transcripts ready. The grades page on Canvas is simply a way that professors can keep you up to date on their personal gradebooks. This means that the grades that are shown on Canvas might not actually reflect your real grade, but may be a good teller, and that talking to your professor about how the Canvas page represents your grade is always the best option. On the left, you'll see links that will take you to the assignments page for each of these graded assignments. On the right of this, you'll see the due date. In some cases, professors will put assignments here that are not yet due. That way you can change your assignments or talk about grades before they actually get entered. But most of the time, assignments will only show up here once they've already been graded. Next is the status bar. This will show up white if you've turned in the assignment on time, black if it is late, and red if it is missing altogether. Next is the score and out of score. The score will give you a percentage or point grade that is out of the out of score. For example, in this one, when it shows out of 0 and an X or a check, these are for grades that are participation based and will show up in the participation column in the weight on the right. Speaking of the weight on the right, this is a good key that will keep you invested in what assignments you need to turn in to get the best grade in that class. Then, after all of your grades have been entered, you can go into the bottom of the page and see the same key reflecting how you've done in this course. For example, all of your exams will be added up and all of your quizzes will be added up and averaged here. Then the key from up top will be applied, making it so that your final grade is very accurate to what your actual grade will be in your transcript. In the previous series of Canvas videos, we discussed how you'll be able to see all of your course assignments from the Canvas dashboard. But if you'd like to see announcements only from a certain course, you can go to the announcements page, which will be extremely similar to your dashboard announcements page, but will filter out all of your courses that are not the one that is selected here. The next page I will show you is discussions. Oftentimes in a mixed or online learning environment, professors will have students discuss things in an online chat room setting. Sometimes they'll be opened up as assignments, such as this one, and whenever you click into them, you'll be able to see the details about that assignment. When you go down below, you'll be able to see different students' replies and replies to those replies. There should be a button where this says Search Entries or Author that says Reply, but since the discussion board is already closed, mine just has a search bar. If you'd like to respond to someone's message, you can click on the Options button in the top right and select Reply. Oftentimes you'll be graded on the number of replies you have, and it will show up on the discussion board. Let me go to the main page. You'll see here 56 unread replies and 87 replies. The green tag means that it has already been graded, which means that if you are one of these people that has replied, it will show up in your grades page that you participated. The next page, which can become very important if your course is primarily online, is the Zoom page. Not only will the Zoom page show you all upcoming meetings, which are usually going to be your classes, but can also show you meetings that have already been held and show you recordings of those meetings if a lecture was given that you'd like to rewatch. You may remember from the previous Canvas videos that there is a file drive available to you through Canvas. This is also true for the professors that run your Canvas courses. In fact, Most of the files you will use, including readings and different types of assignment pages, will be shown on the Files page within your Canvas course. For example here, this professor uploads all of their PowerPoints onto the Files page. Clicking on this will bring you to a page that shows all of the PowerPoints in a downloadable format for every single course that has already been completed. Either from this video or from the others in this tutorial series, you've probably picked up that a module is a group of information and interactive activities that professors or LaSalle can make available to students through Canvas. All students will have to take 2 courses before they graduate called the Financial Literacy module and the Health Literacy module. They are called this because most of the coursework is laid out within Canvas modules, but other professors can lay out their Canvas courses in the form of modules such as this one. After navigating to the Modules page on Canvas, you'll see that there are folders containing different activities and modules. Now, for example, this module is a page-based one, meaning that when I open one up, I can scroll down and then move to the next page to get to the next set of information. Now, all modules are different and some of them are interactive, but they are slightly different from assignments in that you will only be able to do them within the module instead of being able to do it on an external device and then uploading the assignment. The Modules page on every Canvas course will list all of the modules, whether they're listed in a folder or if they're loose on their own. But, as you can see, professors can put in these headings that will show you which are which, such as reading and multimedia and activities. Sometimes professors will sort them and sometimes they won't, but oftentimes they'll be uploaded in chronological order. So make sure that you check the Modules page before you check any of the other pages on Canvas if you'd like to know what's upcoming for your most recent courses. As I've said several times in this video series, professors can lay out their Canvas courses in a variety of ways and no two are alike. By showing you these pages, I believe I've given you an edge knowing how to use the different pages of Canvas to their fullest, but if you're ever unsure of what something does or where something is, the best practice would be to ask your professor, as they're the ones who've laid out the courses. Thank you for watching this video, and thank you for watching the Canvas series. You're now fully ready to use Canvas every single day at LaSalle University to get the most out of your courses. Thank you for watching this, and thank you for watching my other tutorials. Stay tuned for more, and if you have any questions, as always, leave them below.